Today's page. Samuel, Samuel, the voice said again. This time Samuel answered, Yes, Lord, I am listening. From that moment on, Samuel gave messages to God's people. He was a special prophet of God. Total pages. If you tie me up with ropes, Samson said, I will lose my strength. That night, while Samson slept, Delilah tied him up. Then she shouted, The Philistines are coming! Samson jumped up and broke the ropes. Delilah kissed him and asked, Won't you tell me your secret? Samson gave in and told her, My strength is in my long hair. When Samson was asleep, Delilah had all his hair cut off. Samson's strength was gone. The Philistines grabbed him and put him in jail. A while later, the Philistines were having a big party. They brought Samson in and made fun of him. Samson prayed to God to make him strong one last time. God did. Samson pushed the pillars with all his might. The temple came crashing down, and Samson defeated the Philistines. Ruth and Naomi. Ruth chapters 1 through 4. Naomi grew up in the Promised Land, which was also called Israel. But now she lived far away. She had a husband and 2 sons. Ruth was married to one of the sons. Then something sad happened. Naomi's husband and sons died. Not long after that, Naomi decided to go back to her homeland. Naomi told Ruth to return to her parents. But Ruth did not want to leave her. She loved Naomi so much. I will go wherever you go, Ruth said. Your home will be my home. Your God will be my God. So Ruth went with Naomi to Israel. They needed food to eat. So each day Ruth gathered leftover grain from the fields. A good man named Boaz owned the land. One day he saw Ruth in the field. He wanted to help her. So he left extra grain for Ruth to gather. Boaz fell in love with Ruth. They got married and had a baby boy named Obed. God had blessed Ruth and Grandma Naomi with a brand new family. Hannah's prayer. 1 Samuel chapter 1 verses 1 through 20. Hannah loved God. She wanted to have a baby, but she wasn't able to have any children. Hannah and her husband went to the tabernacle. She prayed to God, If you will give me a baby boy, I will see that he serves you all his life. Eli was a priest. He saw Hannah praying. She explained, I am crying out to the Lord because I want him to answer my prayer. Eli gently told her, Go in peace, and may God give you what you ask for. Sure enough, Hannah and her husband had a baby boy. They thanked God for their new son. They named him Samuel. A voice in the night. 1 Samuel chapter 3. When Samuel was a little boy, Hannah brought him to live at the tabernacle. She had promised God that Samuel would serve him all his life. The priest Eli would now take care of Samuel. He would teach Samuel about God. One night, while Samuel was sleeping, he heard a voice say, Samuel. He ran to Eli and said, Here I am. But Eli said, I did not call you. Then Samuel went back to bed. Samuel heard a voice call his name 2 more times. Each time, Samuel ran to Eli. Finally, Eli told Samuel, I think God is speaking to you. Next time, say, Yes, Lord, I am listening. Then Samuel went back to bed. Samuel, Samuel, the voice said again. This time, Samuel answered, Yes, Lord, I am listening. From that moment on, Samuel gave messages to God's people. He was a special prophet of God. The end.